I'm Thor with Delorier, and we're going to spend a little time today talking about beam molds. In this case, we're showing our 6x6 by 21 inch plastic beam mold, which is the preference these days for people making beams because they're lighter weight, they're easier to clean. We also sell a steel beam mold in the same size, but we're not talking about that one today. Now, why in the world would you want to make a beam instead of making a cylinder, which is a lot easier to do? Well, the reason beams are made is because if we're in a situation where you have a concrete element, say it's a parking deck or a highway bridge, or at an airport maybe a taxiway bridge or a runway or an apron, where you have a moving load over that concrete. It's not a static load, it's not a compressive load, it's a moving load. Then what you're most concerned with for that concrete is what kind of flexural strength does it have so that it can give and rebound without failing. Okay, and that's what flexural strength is all about. Cylinders, on the other hand, those tell us what the compressive strength is, and that's used more for structural considerations in buildings and what have you, because you're concerned about the crushing strength that exists in that concrete, not the flexural strength. Beams, on the other hand, when you put it in a compression machine to test it, it's supported on each end, and then the load is applied in the middle. That's called third point loading, and then it's loaded to failure. Okay, and that normally you're looking at flexural strengths of around 600, 650, 700 psi. With compressive strength, you're looking at strengths of 4,000, 4,500, 5,000 psi. So big difference in the way they're made, big difference in the way they're tested, and there's an important difference in the data that you get from making and testing these.